welcome to the vlog. Today I'm going to talk to you all about the Alamy image categories that you can find on our site. So the whole point of the categories on the Alamy site is to it's to make your life easier. It should hopefully get you inspired and also do part of the work for you when you come on to search for the images for your project. We have over 50 plus different category or themed sections on the Alamy site. The images that fall into these categories are hand-picked by the creators that work for Alamy. So the idea is to obviously show off to you guys the best that we have to offer, and as I mentioned earlier, do some of the work for you. Okay, so if I take you just straight onto the Alamy site, I'll show you where the categories are, and I'll show you obviously how to search through them, and the different links that you can take to to go through into other categories and to find images obviously specifically for you. So if we scroll down from the home page, just down to here, you can see our Browse Images by Category section. It's just under the 4 most popular categories that we have at the moment on the Alamy site. That includes our HD, video and showreel section that we have. But if we go the long way round, just so you guys can see, if I click on See All Images, okay, and obviously you've got our featured categories here, so it's getting closer to summer, so we can go for there, or sports and fitness, and we can try that as well. We can also see that the categories are in alphabetical order, which is great stuff, so you can just scroll down obviously to the letter section that you need. If we just go to the top quickly and choose Australia, and once it's loaded, we can see that all of the images obviously are hand-picked by, like I said, by our creatives, and obviously showcase the best that Australia has to offer, and obviously some highly famous images such as obviously Princess Diana at Ayers Rock, and obviously the Sydney Opera House. At the top, you can see here, we give you links to other categories and people, links to images that specialise in that category. So, for example, obviously we've got here Australia Specialist. We also have our Useful Links section. This will take you to our latest imagery section, and obviously our featured photographers. And if you fancy a little bit more of a read, we've got our photographer interviews there. If I just show you quickly our related categories, so we just try travel. Okay, so here's our travel section. So it's come away from Australia, but it's still sticking to the general theme that you need. We've obviously got a broader range here, because obviously travel is such a broad category. But we have obviously some pretty amazing images. For example, this one right there for you. So hopefully that'll get you nice and inspired for your projects, and give you guys some good ideas. I just want to show you quickly our latest imagery. This is a very useful link. If you follow us on our normal social media pages, we obviously every time we get a new update on the latest imagery or anything new from our contributors, we will post it on social media, so you guys get to keep up to date with the latest imagery on our site. So as I mentioned, obviously here is our latest imagery that we have at the moment. This is always changing, but you can keep up to date with some pretty epic images. So if we go back to the main page, and you can see that we're back to the categories there. Okay, so that is it, guys. Any questions, obviously give us a shout. I hope I've inspired you, or our categories are going to do that when you go on and view them on the Alamy site. Any questions, just give us a shout on the customer service desk. Usual links will appear as soon as my face disappears, but I'll see you soon.